Cha Eun-woo may have gotten his first big break in music, but he has become a bona fide K-drama star over the past 10 years. In 2016, Cha debuted alongside 5 other artists in the music group Astro, making him one of many talented K-pop idols turned actors. Nevertheless, Cha's career has always been inexplicably tied to Dramaland. Prior to his full-blown acting career, Cha inspired many characters in webtoons and series, including some of the best K-drama male leads of all time. Though he skyrocketed to popularity as a romantic lead, Cha Eun-woo has continually proven his range. With his acting, modeling, and blossoming solo music career, Cha Eun-woo has proven he's a true triple threat. Top Management 2018. Many of Cha Eun-woo's earliest roles tied into his music expertise, and Top Management was a unique fantasy K-drama that blended his 2 biggest strengths, singing and acting. The premise centers on Yo Eun-sung, Seo Eun-soo, a former idol trainee who becomes the manager of SOUL, a fictional boy band quartet including Cha Eun-woo's character, Woo Yeon-woo. What sets this drama apart from many predictable idol plots is that Eun-sung has premonitions of the future, which aid her throughout her journey to reform SOUL's image and turn the group into global superstars. Everything from the acting to the original soundtrack is superb, but Top Management is by far Cha's most inaccessible K-drama. Given that Top Management can only be streamed on YouTube Premium or YouTube TV, there are likely many Cha fans who have never heard of the drama, let alone seen it. Sadly, Top Management could have easily been a hit if it were only on a more mainstream streaming platform. Gangnam Beauty 2018. Gangnam Beauty, also known as My ID is Gangnam Beauty, is arguably the K-drama that put Cha Eun-woo on many fans' radars. His work as Do Kyung-suk was certainly swoon-worthy, and there was a comforting, if not somewhat trite, core message to the romance. The webtoon-based K-drama follows Kang Mi-rae, Im Se-hyang, a college freshman who underwent extensive plastic surgery after being bullied throughout her adolescence. As she struggles to balance the pressure of being newly popular and power through strangers' blatant judgment, Do Kyung-suk is a steady presence who pushes Kang Mi-rae to believe in herself. Do Kyung-suk's very existence takes a stand against beauty standards, but the drama's social commentary occasionally felt surface level. Additionally, Cha was a standout performer, which ironically hurt the show in the long run, as many viewers understandably grew uninterested in scenes without Cha's character. Hit the Top 2017. Hit the Top is Cha Eun-woo's earliest role in a televised drama, and he left a memorable impression despite his smaller role. In another K-drama about the music industry, Hit the Top follows Yo Hyun-jae, Yoon Shi-yoon, an idol from the 90s who, after traveling to the future, discovers that he mysteriously disappeared in 1994 and was presumed dead. There are plenty of classic K-drama twists and turns, but Cha isn't part of the main conflict. Rather, he plays a side character named MJ who is connected to Hyun-jae purely by music. In the future timeline, MJ's agency, Star Punch Entertainment, pressures him to pass off Hyun-jae's music as his own. He may not have a leading role, but Cha surprisingly packs a punch in Hit the Top. As a character, MJ added some much-needed depth to the drama's world-building, and countless fans still search for official recordings of the songs Cha sings in the drama. Rookie historian Gu Ha-ryung 2019. For most up-and-coming male leads, a period-piece K-drama is a rite of passage, and rookie historian Gu Ha-ryung was no exception. Cha Eun-woo played Yi Rim, later Prince Daewon, a Joseon dynasty heir who, instead of intervening in palace politics, opts to write romance novels under the pen name Maewo. As the black sheep of the royal family, Yi Rim's only genuine connection is Gu Ha-ryung, Shin Se-kyung, the eponymous rookie historian who is partially inspired by the real-life veritable records of the Joseon dynasty. Unfortunately, as promising as the premise was, rookie historian Gu Ha-ryung is widely regarded as one of Cha's weakest K-dramas. The confusing plot and parallel timelines took away from the impressive costuming, making it a visually stunning but narratively subpar entry in Cha's filmography. A Good Day to Be a Dog 2023. Cha Eun-woo is universally adored whenever he plays a male lead in a romantic drama, but A Good Day to Be a Dog is undeniably his most original role yet. In the 2023 spectacle, Cha plays a math teacher named Jin Seo-won, who is irrationally afraid of dogs due to a traumatic experience as a child. In an absurd yet hilarious twist of fate, his love interest, Park Joo-young's Han Ha-nae, is magically cursed to turn into a dog whenever she has a first kiss. As such, the unique K-drama couple is forced to overcome the usual obstacles to a healthy relationship, but they also have an unprecedented supernatural storm to navigate. There are some heartwarming moments between Jin Seo-won and Park Joo-young, but the drama falls short by trying to have its cake and eat it too. A Good Day to Be a Dog has a downright ridiculous premise, but it focuses too heavily on dramatic subject material. Consequently, its tone is a jarring clash that's somewhat difficult to reconcile. Island 2022. Island was part of a consolidated effort to make Prime Video another streaming service for K-drama fans, but the end result was divisive for most viewers. Regardless, Island was irrefutably the right move for CHA's career, as the thriller K-drama pushed his limits as an actor and helped him escape his romantic typecast. Island was far outside of CHA's typical scope, and his portrayal of Priest Johan was a risk that definitely paid off. As the small main cast battled horrific monsters and demons, CHA's serious acting shone brightly, which helped many realize his untapped potential as a dramatic actor. Priest Johan was furthermore one of CHA's most visually striking characters, but Island's hard-to-follow storytelling bogged down some fantastic acting performances and captivating action sequences. Wonderful World 2024. Despite only premiering in 2024, Wonderful World is already a beloved K-drama about revenge, grief, and the universal experience of finding flaws in the justice system. Wonderful World's main character is Eun Soo-hyun, Kim Nam-ju, a bereaved author who struggles to cope with the sudden death of her son. Cha Eun-woo's Kwon Seon-yeol, conversely, was orphaned after his parents' deaths. The way Soo-hyun and Seon-yeol's stories connect is nothing short of haunting, and Cha benefited from the simplicity of his role. Seon-yeol is grounded, flawed, vengeful, but incredibly sympathetic nonetheless, which is a credit to Cha's emotive performance. Wonderful World still needs time to settle, but Kwon Seon-yeol will certainly go down in history as some of CHA's best work, in spite of the mystery's controversial conclusion. True Beauty 2020. Naturally, Cha Eun-woo's best role is a character that was written specifically with him in mind, Lee Soo-ho in True Beauty. Arguably one of the best teen romance K-dramas of the 21st century, True Beauty touches on the same central themes as Gangnam Beauty, but with a much more fleshed-out plot, ensemble cast, and ambitious yet nuanced social commentary. Though she becomes a skilled makeup artist, Lim Joo-kyung's Moon Ga-young life isn't magically fixed by becoming conventionally beautiful.